Little note for good luck.
I'll take what I can get.
You guys feeling all right?
Fit as a fiddle.
Operating at full capacity.
With guest appearances and a flashy new set, this first half of the Season 2 finale might be the start of something new. Welcome everybody, today we're taking a look at the brilliantly casted performance we've all been waiting for from the HSMTMTS crew, Beauty and the Beast. A whole lot has gone down this season and we have a bunch of questions that need answering. Who was on the other end of that phone call with Mr. Mazra? Did Olivia really play a fork on stage? Let's find out. If you love entertaining videos and are looking for your daily dose, then go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Now let's get to it.
I know it's here. I preset it. What's wrong?
My harness is missing.
The new one for the transformation? What? No, this can't be happening.
The Wildcats may have spent a little too much time swooning over the North High performance of Beauty and the Beast, even though we didn't get to revel in its glory. Talk of Lily's breathtaking portrayal of Belle and the high-end props made viewers want to see just went down at their play. But that didn't mean the Wildcats were too scared to put on their own stellar show. They may not have had the extravagant budget or a Lumiere whose candles were constantly on fire, but they definitely had Carlos's nervous energy and Seb's positivity. With the combination of that and a hastily put together pep talk, they were on their way. After the last episode gave them an injured Belle, played by Ashlyn, and a handsome but restrained Beast, played by Ricky, they couldn't afford to mess up. Perhaps that's why Big Red couldn't keep his lunch down. Miss Jen upped the ante even further when she announced that a Menke's judge was in the audience, giving the kids some serious anxiety. But this crew knows how to work under pressure, and the first performance of the night was Be Our Guest. Get it?
We are going to put the U in Utah!
Miss Jen even instructed the stage crew to shine their light on the judge and make it feel as though the song was for him. He seemed thoroughly impressed to say the least, and so are we. This was the best number of the night, and for a good reason. First off, Carlos absolutely stole the show with his witty, whimsical take on a Lumiere. His voice was delightful and inviting, with Nene as a fork and plate set that's hard to catch.
Come on and lift your glass, you've won your own free pass to be our guest. If you're stressed, it's fine dining, we suggest. Be our guest, be our guest, be our guest.
Who knew Olivia Rodrigo would do well as a background element? She's been taking the music industry by storm, so it's pretty cool to see her take a humble role with such pride and joy. The cutest fork ever. If they were nervous backstage, they certainly didn't show it, although they had plenty of reason to be. It's revealed that Lily, a North High darling, and Howie are in the crowd, but their intentions are not clear. Could they be checking out the competition, or are they there to plant the seeds of doubt? It didn't take long for us to find out. Backstage, there's a lot of emotions brewing. Courtney is nervous about her big number and is also excited, but leery about Howie being there. Well, while she's on stage, he's staring wide-eyed and open-mouthed. He's clearly impressed, but things don't stay that way. When Howie and Courtney met in the hallways, he hit his awe with minimal responses. What's his end game here? Was he trying to psych Courtney out and make her doubt her talents? Well, whatever he was trying, it sort of worked. Courtney left the encounter feeling less than capable, but Nene didn't let that get her bestie down. She reminds her that they don't do what they do for anybody's approval, but for themselves and the love of performance. You tell them.
If we're trying, yeah, we're breaking free. Oh, we're breaking free.
If the hallways of East High could talk, they'd be spilling a whole lot of secrets. Gina had a whole lot going on with the budding romance between her and EJ and went to a whole new level when they started planning their risotto date after the show. These two had serious googly eyes for each other throughout the episode. And with Gina playing the feather duster and EJ playing Gaston, the two made quite the couple. But the night was only getting started. We've been watching both seasons in anticipation of Gina's mom finally supporting her art endeavors, and just as we thought Mama Gina might show up, we got the crushing news that yet again, she wasn't going to come through. Moments like this really ground the show in reality because it focuses on things viewers in that age demographic deal with. From heartbreak and parental strife to sexual identity and growing up, HSMTM doesn't shy away from heavier moments. Luckily for Gina, her brother Jamie swooped in to save the day, and he was played by none other than the multi-talented actor, singer, and all-around good guy, Jordan Fisher. Besides looking absolutely amazing, he gave his baby sister one of the many pep talks in this episode. He even admitted that his absence in her life was his fault and patted her on the back for going after her dreams the way he did. These two were too sweet to handle, and tissue was definitely needed after this scene.
You're like a legit music producer.
Yeah, well, I'm still
waiting to see my name headlining one of those tracks one day. You know, Mom always says, just keep pushing.
But her brother wasn't done shaking up the show. Another hallway hookup happened when Ricky ran into Lily. Now, this young lady hasn't been the nicest, and the North High rivalry with East High can be largely attributed to her shenanigans in the past. She's a mean girl, to say the least. And actress Olivia Rose Keegan plays her well. Ricky clearly has a soft spot for her, and when she stops him in the hallway for a quick chat, she seems more endearing than usual. She even reveals a little about her personal life when she sees Ricky struggling with his changing family. She reveals that she hated her stepmother when they first met, despite the two eventually becoming close. Her disarming nature gives Ricky a different perspective and pushes him closer to her. But she's not so innocent. We can see some of her brother Zach's influence seeping in, and that last scene shows just how much her family's endless competitive nature has taken over her life.
You know, Ricky, when my dad got remarried, I couldn't look at the new wife for a month. Now she is literally the only sane member of my family.
Back on stage, Courtney is shining and shedding her shell in anxiety after her encounter with Howie in the halls. She joins the chorus alongside Ashlyn, Ricky, and Seb as they all sing Something There. The whimsy and hopeful tone of the song is just what we needed after some tense encounters. We also see Jamie leave after he and his sister exchange some sweet and heartwarming looks. But he's not all kisses and cuddles. Jamie takes the time to brother zone EJ in the halls when he reveals that according to him, EJ is more of a brother figure to Gina than he is a potential romantic partner. Ouch. This scene sucks because we don't see any malice in Jamie's eyes. Instead, he takes more of a protective stance and asks that EJ look after her the way he couldn't. We're not sure what to make of this yet. Gina does look like EJ, but will he be able to take the leap into a relationship after that talk with her big bro? Behind the scenes, another storm brewed. As the cast got ready for the final transformation, they discovered that the harness that was meant to hoist Ricky into the air as he turns into the handsome prince is missing. Miss Jen, who had been teetering on the edge of a mental breakdown the entire episode, finally snapped when she felt the kids weren't taking things seriously enough. This was perhaps one of the most awkward and hurtful moments of the night. When the Wildcats seemed defeated about not finding the harness, Miss Jen screams that Ricky should just jump off from a high place. The room gets silent as everyone, including Miss Jen, realizes she's gone too far. We didn't see her for the rest of the night. We hope Mr. Mazur can help her calm down. Too bad he's dealing with a short and mysterious phone call. Could Zach be on the other line? This episode ends on a major cliffhanger, and we couldn't ask for anything more. Just as the cast resolves to ditch the harness and do the transformation scene more simply, the camera turns to Lily, who is sitting in the crowd with, you guessed it, Ricky's harness next to her. Wow, just when we thought she was turning over a new leaf. You bet this isn't over. Well, there you have it. Are you looking forward to the finale? Who do you think was behind the mystery phone call with Mr. Mazra? Will the Wildcats find out about Lily's harness stealing scheme? Let us know what you think in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed this video, then give us a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos just like this. See you in the next one.